Hi friends, my name is Meeta from Boost Your Brain. In this video, I am going to discuss the marking of latitude and longitude. In my previous video, I discussed about the globe, the axis of rotation, north and south poles, latitude, longitude, and different hemispheres. You can find the link of my previous video in the description box right under this video. Today I am going to cover the marking of latitude and longitude and how these are measured. For explaining the concept, you need a latitude and longitude map of the world that you can download from the net and a globe. Let's see how we can teach the concept in a practical way. Anne, do you remember we discussed about latitude and longitude?
Yes.
Can you tell me what is a latitude and what is a longitude?
Okay. All the horizontal lines that circles the earth are called latitude, and all the lines that start from the top and end at the bottom are called longitude. All these lines are imaginary lines.
Good. Now let's learn how the latitude and longitude are measured. Latitudes and longitudes are measured in degrees. There are 360 degrees of longitude and 180 degrees of latitude. But measuring latitude and longitude in degree is not enough. So each degree can be divided into minutes and each minutes can be further divided into seconds. 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. There are different latitudes. The most important latitude is known as equator. Let's see how all the latitudes are marked. The equator marked as 0 degree. And as we move towards poles, the numbers keeps on increasing. So we have 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, which is North Pole. Similarly, we have minus 30 degree, minus 60 degree and minus 90 degree, which is South Pole. In the northern hemisphere, that is above the equator, the latitudes are marked positive. And in the southern hemisphere, that is below the equator, the latitudes are marked negative. So, when we have any number in negative degrees, such as minus 30 degree, that means it is in the southern hemisphere. And if we have it in positive, such as 30 degree, that means it is in the northern hemisphere. Now there is another way in which these numbers are written. In the northern hemisphere, we can write it as a 30 degree N. That means north. And for southern hemisphere, it will be 30 degree S. That means south. Now, tell me, if we write 60 degree N, then it will be in which hemisphere? It will be in northern hemisphere. And if we write 60 degree S, then it will be in which hemisphere? It will be in southern hemisphere. There are 180 degrees of latitudes in all. 90 degrees of latitude in northern hemisphere and 90 degree latitudes in southern hemisphere. Latitude is the measurement of distance toward north or south of the equator. It is measured with 180 imaginary lines that form circles around the earth east to west, parallel to the equator. These lines are known as parallels. Each degree of latitude is approximately 69 miles or 111 kilometers apart. So, this is how we number latitude on our earth. Now, other important lines are longitudes. Let's see how longitudes are marked. This is prime meridian, and taking the prime meridian as a base, 0 degree. Longitudes on the eastern side of prime meridian are 30 degree, 60 degree and so on till 180 degree, which is highest and the last one. Here on the west side of the prime meridian, we have minus 30 degree, minus 60 degree and so on. You can see in the eastern hemisphere, that is east of the prime meridian, we have degree mentioned in positive numbers. And in the western hemisphere, that is west of the prime meridian, we have degrees mentioned in negative numbers. So, when we have any number in negative degree, that means it is in western hemisphere. And if we have it in positive, then it is in the eastern hemisphere. Another way of write this number is in the eastern hemisphere, we can write it as 30 degree E, that means east. And for the western hemisphere, we can write it as 30 degree W, that means west. There are 360 degrees of longitude. 180 degrees of longitude east of the prime meridian and 180 degrees of longitude west of the prime meridian. The 180 degree east and 180 degree west longitudes meet and form a single line on the opposite side of the prime meridian called 180 degree longitude or international date line. Thus, the longitude of the place tells us how much east or west of the prime meridian the place is located. A degree of longitude is widest at the equator at 69.172 miles, which is 111.321 kilometers. and gradually shrinks to 0 at the poles. But now the question is from where we get these degrees. We know angle are measured in degree, but I can't see any angle here. Latitudes and longitudes are angles measured from the center of the earth to a point on the earth's surface. Let me try to explain this using this small globe which look like our earth. This is axis. We know it is an imaginary line passing through the center of the earth. This is prime meridian and this is our equator. They cut each other at a point which is marked as 0 degree. Now I am going to cut a section of the globe away and show you angles. This is the point where the prime meridian meets the equator. Join this point to the center of the earth and consider this as a baseline. Now, if we move towards the North Pole, we get different angles from 0 degree to 90 degree. 0 degree, 15 degree, 30 degree and so on till 90 degree. Similarly, we get different latitudes if we move downwards to the South Pole. If we move on the equator, we get different longitudes. 0 degree longitude, which is prime meridian, 15 degree longitude, 30 degree and so on till 180 degree longitude. Similarly, we get different longitude if we move to other side of the prime meridian. The imaginary lines of latitudes and longitudes cut each other and form a grid that cover the earth. The points of latitudes and longitude are called coordinate and can be used together to locate any place on earth. In my next video, I am going to discuss how to locate a place on globe using latitude and longitude. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, please give us thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share, subscribe and press the bell icon. For more informative videos, blogs and customized expert support for your child, please visit my website boostyourbrain.com.